See if these temperatures are here to stay. Get right over to Chief Meteorologist Howard Manges.
Sadly, no. We're going to talk about that in a moment. National picture here, powerful storm in the midsection of the U.S. It's going to weaken, move northeast, and bring us our next chance of rain. Outside right now, windy. We've got some clouds developing, but we are dry here this evening, not expecting any sort of precipitation. Just got a text from a friend of mine, firefighter. There's a brush fire ongoing right now in Vestal. You can see it smoking there. I think we have somebody on the way right there. Kevin, we have someone on the crew. So we have someone on the way there right now. But you can see that brush fire right now over in Vestal. Apologies for the shake because the wind is howling. You hear it. I mean, and that's one of the reasons that I stressed yesterday. The fire conditions today are just horrible. I mean, that wind, that fire, however big it is, getting whipped around by the strong gusty winds. So again, brush fire on the tower cam in Vestal. That red flag warning for a reason. Critical fire conditions are occurring here. Use extreme caution if you have to be outside with any sort of ignition sources. Gusting to 31 right now at the airport, but I can tell you that we probably had a 35-mile-an-hour gust here just based on what it sounded like. But look at the relative humidities. Everything is bone dry. The dead fuel, the fine fuels that start the fires are bone dry because we're in the 60s and 70s as well. I mean, headlines, yes, that wildfire risk continues here this evening. Hopefully they can get that one under control there quickly over in Vestal. Pattern changing cold front coming in Thursday, though. Cooler temperature trend on the way with an unsettled pattern over the next 7. In fact, there's a look at the 26th through the 9th or 25th through the 9th. A very similar pattern to what we had in the wintertime where it was warm way out west and it was cool and cold here in the northeast. So trend right now during that period to be below average temperature-wise. So this evening, again, there's the cloud cover, not expecting any rain. Some of that cloud cover moves out tomorrow morning. We get into some sunshine. It's another warm day tomorrow. But as we get into early afternoon, rain starts to move in and develop. By dinner time, could be some heavier downpours again off to the east. But this is not going to be reminiscent of what we had on Sunday. There is no severe weather threat. The heavy rain should be, if it develops at all, will be brief. But by 10 or 11 o'clock, you see most of that rain is now forecast to move east of the area. But we're left over with a lot of clouds and a few snow showers overnight possibly. But look, Friday morning we start with clouds, and we're going to end with a lot of bright sunshine through the day, but it will be colder. Temperatures here by 5 o'clock in the morning in the 40s. By midday, again, if we see more sun, we could easily be back into the low to mid 60s. But temperatures tomorrow still going to be around 60, I think. Dinner time still warm, mild, but then tomorrow night into Friday morning, yeah, it'll be spring, but it's going to feel more like winter as we head into that time frame. As you notice the air change, yeah, we go from the 60s tomorrow, and then we're in the 40s, for a lot of the next 5 to 7 days there. We have temperatures 47 on Saturday, some showers around. Sunday, there is a good chance of some rain and snow overnight Sunday into Monday. Most of Sunday looks dry, but then next week you notice temperatures at or below average. So spring coming in, but it's certainly not going to feel like it.
And Howard, it's not too often that we can actually physically hear the wind inside the studio, which we were able to commercial break just before this.
That's my measuring stick. Without having a view outside, anytime I can hear the roof whistling, it's generally an indication that it's pretty windy.
All right. Well, Howard, thank you.